All right, here we go. God damn it. That moment when you don't hit record. Oh my god, I just recorded this whole game. Good voice crack. Sorry, let me preface this. Hi, future past me here. It's gonna be me for most of these, I think. I think this is gonna be compilation 1, but it doesn't matter. I think there's only like 1, maybe 2 that actually have audio. This was the time that my microphone was being weird and finicky and I was trying to get everything figured out. So most of these I don't have audio for, or if I did, I scrapped it. But yeah, I literally just recorded this game and I just never fucking hit record. So I guess I didn't record it. I just spoke into a fucking microphone for no reason. Oh man, but yeah. So yeah, this is the compilation from last patch. If you aren't interested in last patch's games for any reason, don't watch this one. It's a long one, especially. So I don't know if people like watch them in breaking them up. That's why I put the little time codes, so that way you know where each game is. That way you can like watch a game a day. That way you're not taking out 2 hours of your day just watching this. So, but for those of you that want to watch an hour and a half of this, more power to you. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it any way that anybody watches everything. And for those of you that aren't here, thank you. I don't know how you're hearing me, but thank you. I appreciate you. Yeah. So, sorry, I'm a little flustered because that actually got me. I looked down and I was like, oh god damn it. But this is a fun game, so I'm excited. It was a good game. All of these were quote unquote good games. Maybe not as far as power level or anything like that. If I save it in my backlog, I like it enough that I want to share it with everybody. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I'm excited. So it looks like we've got the good old token poison start. Nothing too new here. I'm not taking that. I don't take those. I'm not good enough to take those, so I just don't bother. It's more of a pain point for me. So we'll get there. I'll start taking those when I'm decent enough to remember that kind of thing. But for now, the magnet is going to be more useful to me. So grab early Rocky Helmet. I think that's fine, especially on Poison. Poison's a very strong start. We don't have Poison active, though. We do have Bug, though, so it's probably fine. Rocky Helmet is good because Poison obviously doesn't necessarily need to do physical damage. It can just apply the Poison stacks, right? And then the DOT is good enough. But Rocky Helmet is good, so that way it survives a little bit longer, and we don't have to supplement our damage. I don't know why we don't go to level 4. Usually I do. It looks like maybe we're going for Butterfree. That would be my only guess. If we're going for... Maybe this was one of the games where I was going for like the Weedle Butterfree angle with Electric, which I think is a really fun team, and I keep revisiting it, and I can't seem to make it work, but it is what it is. Poison's looking really good this game. Poison and Amorphous, I'm loving that idea. So Skrelpa's, I mean, Dragalge is one of my favorite mons in this game. You probably can't tell, but Dragon Poison, yeah, it's pretty good. I like to play it a lot. I try not to play it too much because I know everybody doesn't want to see the same fucking comp every day. And, you know, to be honest, I don't want to play the same comp every day. It's just kind of like my default. Like, if I just kind of want to chill and play the game, I'm generally playing like an Amorphous comp or a Poison comp. Something with Weedle, like stuff like that. You know, we all just have those things that we come back to that we enjoy, whether it be because they're good or because we find them fun. It is what it is, you know. Grab the Skrelp, throw it in. Zubat's a great Poison unit, but it's not giving me Bug, and it's not something that I can throw Rocky Helmet on. It is, I can, but then I'm sacrificing my Varoom, and since Coughing is in, I want to check if I want to check Amorphous, or God, Jesus. Ooh, I want to check Artificial either way. So looks like this person has kind of the same idea as me, though they're going more for the amorphous angle early, which I think is probably a bad thing. If you're, at least if you want to win, right? If you want to win, you should be playing Metapod with Weedle and Poison. If you're doing that, right? Like, there's no reason for me to play Amorphous right now, because I could get, what, max maybe 3 synergies? Maybe? And it'd be more likely that it's 1 or 2. One of them being Amorphous. So, it's not as useful right now. We got a Flaffy in shop, but there's no way I'm playing it unless I'm playing that electric comp. And we do have 2 magnets, so I guess I'm not going for electric Weedle or Beedrill, because that would be the idea. Maybe just because we did see another Weedle player, so I don't want to deal with that hassle. We should be fine against this normal team. Scrub's got an amazing ability. God, I love it. It's so good. Poison's so... I don't know. It just feels very well thought out for me. Gonna grab the Kakuna. I'm not entirely sure why. If we're not playing Beedrill, right? Weedle doesn't tend to be on the final team. And yes, it's a good, like, unit early, but we don't necessarily need it, right? I mean, Poison is just good enough early on. In my opinion, maybe it's not, but I tend to win rounds when I play Poison, at least early. And we're close to Amorphous here, but what really could we throw in that we're not sacrificing on anything? You know what I mean? There's nothing I can really think of. Even if we got a Goomy, like, what would I drop? I wouldn't, because I don't want to lose Bug, because then I'd lose my duplicate Metapod, and I don't want to lose Poison, because that's where most of my damage is coming from. So, I think we pretty much just lock into Poison. It'll be interesting to see whether we go for Amorphous or Poison for our unique. And we'll know that pretty quick. Ooh, that's a unique unit. Or sorry, oh my god. What is wrong with my brain today? That is an Nope. That is an Amorphous unit. But it does look like we're picking up Poison units, so probably going to go Poison against Gyarados. I'm not at all worried about Poison against Gyarados, not even in any situation. I don't think there's ever been a point where I lost to regular Gyarados with 5 Poison. Even with base Mons, like, if we had all 1-star units, I'd still not be worried. Poison is just that good. If it had a King's Rock, that makes me a little more worried, but even then, like, look how quick we fucking slaughter that thing, so. Alright. Got a Heart Scale. Well, we could build Old Lucky Egg, which is good on Poison, but there's a caveat to that, right? So, obviously luck affects chance to poison. So if we're only going to 5 poison, or 3 poison, whatever, Lucky Egg is great because it boosts your chances for poison. But if we're going to 7 poison, Lucky Egg, while an effective item because of its stats, doesn't really do anything on its passive, right? Because you can't have more than 100% chance to poison. So it's really not the best item for poison unless you know that you're not going full poison. We're going to pick up the Kecleon here over Seviper. I love Seviper, but I play a lot of it. I have very specific things that I want to do with Seviper, at least right now. So we will see that in the future. I just have to make it happen, and I can't make it happen this game. Spoilers. Gonna throw Dragalge back in. So this is the Kecleon shuffle, right? Much better players would be able to do the math without slotting everything in. I am not that, so I have to see my options, right? I don't have the capability of throwing in Mons and knowing that Kecleon's going to be exactly these 2 synergies. Yeah, I just can't do it, so. But we'll see what we can cook up here. Kecleon's a great unit. It's a really good fat unit, so I think grabbing Rocky Helmet and AV on the Kecleon would be fantastic. We're going to check Artificial. If it's useless, I'll drop it. Ooh, it's Incense. That's a pretty good item in Artificial. Or sorry. Holy God, guys. I'm having problems. I don't know why. Ooh. It's a pretty good item in Amorphous, right? Because especially on like coughing, maybe not coughing as much because of the artificial. Like we don't necessarily want to see artificial units unless they are coughing or Varoom. There's really no other artificial units we want to see, but we do want to see every poison unit. We do want to see every amorphous unit. It's great for Wurmples. So obviously Wurmple's only a bug unit, so you have higher chances of seeing bug units, stuff like that. Enough that I think it's decently effective to play Wurmple with Incense over Silcoon. And I could be wrong about that, but I feel that it is. Ooh, it's a gem carousel. I don't normally take gems, and I've talked about it before, and it's probably something that's like case by case. It's good sometimes, it's not good other times. Generally, my thought on it, and I don't know why I think about them differently, right? Because it's effectively the same thing as Dragon, and I can make that connect in my head. I just don't, I don't know, I guess I just like Dragon too much. The thing with the gems is, if I'm playing 7 Mons, and I have a gem, I effectively, at least for like poison or fire or ice, yes, I get the chance to poison or burn or freeze, but I'm missing out on that extra mon in that synergy, right? Obviously, you could play it in that synergy and just go over, which I do all the time. But people, I think, usually use it so that way they can skill into something else. But it's like, would I rather have a random extra unit or just another poison unit that applies more poison? You know? At least that's the way that I think about it. And I don't know why I don't think about that. I mean, I do think about it, but I don't make the concession when it comes to Dragon. There's Ice Cream Cone. Oh yeah, we could cook. I saw that Gulpin, so anytime that I see a gourmet angle, I like to try to take it. That Amorphous, like anything like that, I don't know why. If I see it, I'm like, man, I really want to do that. I think it's just because like, it's not as prominent, is that the word? Like you don't see it as much. There's not as many mons, so you don't play it as much. I guess that's probably what it is. Up against Bug. And then Kata is in. Not a poison unit, but something that I don't play that much. I would like to. Shedinja seems fun. I could do something fun with Wonder Guard, probably. I haven't even really thought about it, but I could probably do some pretty fun stuff with Wonder Guard, so that could be interesting. I like that. Oh, you know what else I thought of this game, but last recording. Well, not even record. You know what I mean. Like, you know how we do the EV gauntlet and the Haxorus gauntlet? I kind of want to do like a Kecleon gauntlet. Or even Arceus, as much as I don't love seeing it. It's better now because they lowered the chances, and I'm actually really appreciative of that, just because, I don't know, I feel like it was too... And everybody's like, no, it's just confirmation bias, because you know when you see it, and you don't know when you don't, right? I feel like it was way too effective to not take a portal and get an Arceus. That's just my opinion, and I just don't like seeing it that much. I like to see it every once in a while, but when I see an Arceus, 5 times a day, I'm good, bro. You know, I like to cheat my synergies, but not that much. So we're going to build Aqua Egg and throw it on Dragalge, get that poison in, and throw the tanky items on Kecleon. I know we lose Incense for that, but fuck, Dragalge's such a good unit. I just love it so much. Build, upgrade, and yeah, off to the races on Dragalge. I love it. But yeah, I think it could be really fun to do like Arceus and Kecleon, see what their best synergy is. I would assume it's probably Bug, because you get both of them, but I'd love to play it, you know? Just because we know something doesn't mean we can't play it, right? So, I'm kind of stoked on that. Clothing is a little weird in this comp. Oh, we're up against another Amorphous unit. Very cool. And the Kecleon, obviously, is not next to our Dragalge, or Ice Cream Cone for that matter, so Cryogonal can't propagate its damage through Kecleon, right? To our carries, at least, which is very nice. And there's the Gulpin. So what I was saying was, Coughing is kind of... What was the word I said? Guys, I have serious brain problems, I guess. I want to say controversial, but I know that's not the right word. You know what I mean, and I said the word already, so I'm just going to skip past the word. I'm going to get over myself. I'm going to leave it where it is. It is that word to our comp. Just because we're playing in Aquatic, we have quite a bit of potential for Aquatic. Obviously Aquatic is going to clear any conditions on the board, right? So, or not conditions, but hazards. So the smog that gets put up by Coughing, right, gets cleared by the wave that comes through. But if we can do enough through that blinded condition, it might be better, right? Because think of it like we're blinding their tanks, and then as soon as their tanks, and this is in like the perfect scenario, right? As soon as their tanks go down, wave comes through, clears the smog. Now our units can move up to where that smog was, and we're not blinded. So I think it could be good. I just don't know if you can't really, you can control things in this game, but you cannot control things that well. You know what I mean? You can make them do the things that you want them to, but only to a certain extent. And once again, we're playing around with Amorphous, Dragon, all that shit. Just trying to find the best combination for Poison, Aquatic, Amorphous, all that. I don't really want to lose 5 Amorphous. I feel that it's most beneficial to us as far as the comp goes. That's something that I think about is like, I think 5 Amorphous is probably the most beneficial to a comp, but I just, in my heart, I feel that 3 really embodies Amorphous, you know? Having 3 Amorphous just opens you up to so many synergies, which is what Amorphous is all about, right? So when I play Amorphous, I generally like to play 3. I know it's better to play 5, and I will play 5, I'll play 7. I think in this game we actually play more, so yeah, it's just for me. I like the idea of going horizontal rather than vertical. I think it's very cool, and it's almost like it's almost like Amorphous's vertical strategy. You know what I mean? Like fire, you just build all the fire mons. Amorphous, you do your best to be as efficient as possible with your synergies. And I really like that idea. Up against, what even is this? Some random shit. Looks like they've got Light, Flora, Monster. I don't even know. I don't even know what this team is, but they're doing very well. Up against Ho-Oh Lugia. Not sure what the plan is to go for as far as legendaries go. Pecharunt would be nice because we do want to cook. So that would be cool. Looks like we might want an aquatic legend. I'm not entirely sure why. No? Okay, we're going for an amorphous legend. I think this is fair. Nihilego would be great, but we'll take anything, right? And then we can kind of work off of that, which I like a lot. I'm not entirely sure what specifically we would want. Probably Nihilego for the team that we have, but I like to experiment, so. God, I love Dragalge. It's such a good unit. Such a good unit. Oh, delicious. What are these items? We've got Choice Scarf. We've got... well, shit. We've got Muscle Band's Shell Bell. Oh, or not. Okay. Rocky Helmet, Punching Glove, Poke Doll. Okay. I mean, fair enough, I guess. We're really not lacking in the damage department, I suppose. So as long as we can make fatter units. Just remember, this is the old patch, so Poke Doll doesn't do what it does now. And there's multiple things like that throughout these games that you'll have to remember, like Psychic. Psychic gets active at 2 instead of 3. What else? I mean, there's multiple changes, right? Obviously, Mons are different, stuff like that. We do get Nihilego, so we didn't get that Amorphous Portal, unfortunately, but we never punished, so. Punching Glove on the Skrelp is kind of crazy when there's a Nihilego right there, but I guess that means that we have pretty solid damage coming from 2 units, which honestly, I'm kind of a fan of, so. What are we looking for here? 7 and 6. I'd like to drop an Amorphous unit, but the problem is if I drop 1 Amorphous, I'm definitely dropping 2 because of Kecleon. So, it is what it is. And I guess we're staying at 8, so that way we can hit coughing, or wheezing, sorry. I don't know. My thing is, like, at this point, if I know that wheezing is staying on my team, I feel like I would just use this Ditto on coughing. Me personally right now, obviously not past me. But I feel that I should just Ditto the coughing. That way I'm not wasting time on it, right? If I'm wasting time rolling for an uncommon unit that I'm not itemizing, well, maybe slightly itemizing, it's just kind of a waste, right? Unless we're just not planning on going to 9, but there should be no reason that we're not because we're playing Amorphous, right? So if we're playing Amorphous, we should want to go to 9 and get as many Mons on the board as possible. Looks like we're not going for Dust Ox. I don't even know what region we're in, to be honest with you. But we are looking for that coughing. Grabbing everything else that shimmers. There's another Ditto. Yeah, I think at a certain point, going for coughing is not worth it. Even rolling for Dratini and Gulpin and Gumi as well. Like, these things don't super matter. At least right now, right? Because their odds don't go down. Coughing is the only one that its odds go down. And if it's going to be a final unit on my team, I might as well make it a 2-star unit. Especially if we're gaining the benefits of Amorphous. Like, it's going to be a solid unit anyway. Even as a uncommon 2-star. It's definitely not just a synergy filler, right? I'm not sure what we're going for here. Probably choice specs, right? That way, because Nihilego scales its AP. If we can just get a head start on that, it'll start doing insane amounts of damage. So I think that's fair. Double Dratini. Okay, so we have a Dragonair. Well, 2 Dragonair. Well, shit, I get 1 more. I could just Ditto it to Dragonite, and that's a fat unit. We could swap the Goomies, hit Pokédoll on Dragonite. That's probably better. Especially because it's aquatic, so it'll heal off its damage. I don't know. I don't know about that. Then I feel like I would probably want aquatic to be one of Kecleon's synergies as well. But I don't know. I think we're at a pretty happy medium of like defense and attack. Up against the Amorphous team again. Their team seems a little more put together than mine. I love that they're running Beedrill. But like I said earlier, we're not bridging that Kecleon. So Nihilego and the Ice Cream Cone and Dragalge all have free reign over their units because Cryogonal obviously can't propagate. So yeah, we're gonna beat them. Top 4. Another fucking ditto. Just use it on coughing, bro. Yeah, okay. So now that we've run out of bench space, no way in fuck I just did that. Oh, now, I don't disagree that Swalot is the more important unit. However, it's much easier to find later. Yeah, I don't know about that one. I know that coughing is a higher chance right now, but if we're just gonna ditto it anyway, like, we might as well do it now. Okay, we're standing in fire, which is a big problem. But looks like we're not dying too fast, which is good. Okay, cool. Very solid. Look at our Dragalge topping out the damage. Yes, it has all the items, but it fucking deserves it, okay? Okay, and finally we hit the Wheezing. And now we probably go to 9. Or not. What the fuck are we doing? Ice cream cone. There's Ghastly. That's probably our 9th, right? And then that's pretty cool. We get 8 poison, 7 amorphous. That's pretty dope. Granted, we're not really playing into the amorphous angle, but a little bit. I just like poison, guys. Could you tell? Beautiful. Ooh. Ice Stone? Yeah. On the Kecleon too. I love that. Hit the Haunter. That is better than Wheezing, but we better be using Wheezing if we just devoted that much time to it. And if we're not, I'm gonna scream. I'm sure you will too. Oh my god. Hey, I'm doing my best to make all of these like as different as possible. As far as like win versus loss, synergies, like I don't want all 3 of the video, or yeah, 3 of the games in the video being the same synergy, or all being wins, or being silly comps versus serious comps kind of thing. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I think we're gonna end up with 3 total videos. I'm not sure. I have 1 complete. This is this is probably the first one, but I'm kind of going in a weird order. Good voice crack. But yeah, it doesn't matter. You don't care. I was just, I don't know. I don't know. I live in my own head. Ay, ay, ay. Now we're going to 9. Beautiful. Up against the Amorphous team again. Are we scared of them? Now that we have the Haunter, I am a little scared. So, yes, Haunter's a good unit, but now we have a 2-range unit that's going to connect our front line to our back line, which I'm not sure is worth, and it looks like it's not going to be, at least against this team. It's going to be close, but they do beat us. This could be problematic. Another Ice Stone, kind of useless to me. King's Rock, Green Orb. I don't know what we take here. What do we take? King's Rock? Okay. Throw it on Dragonite? We don't have Dragonite yet, but it will be probably the fattest unit on our team. Can't throw it on Kecleon. Oh, we could throw it on Swalot. I guess that's fair. It'd be good against the flying team as well. Just go to 9. Just go to 9. We're missing out on 2 gold. That's another thing that I have trouble getting over. If I put myself at 70 gold, I really just want it to roll over to the next round. I can't miss out on that 2 gold. That's crazy. All right, this is that weird team that doesn't really have much going on, but is still very strong for some reason. And it looks like we're going to beat him. We are standing in the fire again, which is always a problem. But yeah, we don't die too fast, so pretty solid. Kind of crazy that their team got 4th, to be honest with you. It's really not... I don't know. I don't know. It's like Amorphous without Amorphous, you know? Very interesting. Okay, Pokédoll going on what now? Don't you dare. You son of a bitch. You know what, no, though? Because of the amount that we put into the wheezing, I'm cool with this. And I love coughing as a unit, so... It's a very unique unit. It does something that not very many other things do. Nicely done. And that's actually X-ray vision. Now, here's the thing about this. I'm not sure how much I agree with this. And I'll tell you why. Wheezing, obviously, is going to put a smoke cloud out on the field. And we talked a little bit about this earlier. Aquatic is going to clear that. So there will be no situation where Nihilego will walk into that cloud. Right? So we're not gaining the benefits of the X-ray vision. Obviously, we're gaining benefits of attacking faster. But maybe Razor Fang was better? Could be wrong about that. Up against flying, which might be a problem, especially because Dragalge's not very fat. And it does get taken out. Well, it's going to be close. This is definitely a team that can give us a run for our money. But it looks like we beat them this time. It's down to just us two, but like I said, they can give us a run for our money. We might as well roll this down, right, to close the game out. I do have like 3, maybe 4 more lives, so I'm not too worried, but we do have mons that we can 2-star, so... And we're pretty close to 2 3-star mons. And Ice Cream is broken, obviously, so... Yep. We're gonna go ahead and throw in the triple Ice Cream and yeah, call this one a day. If we don't win, go for Sliggoo maybe box up or something like that. That way they can't get to Dragalge as easily, but we'll see. We'll deal with that if we come to it. But we just hit a pretty big spike in, yeah, obviously 2 3-star units, one of them being the best 3-star unit in the game, probably. Well, I shouldn't say best 3-star unit. Obviously, like, the Ultras probably are better 3-star units, but the Ice Cream Cone is the most, the easiest to get at the value that it is. So, either way, I'm not going to ramble about it. We've got a long video ahead, so we'll just go on to the next one. All right, here we go. This one's a little bit more of a silly kind of situation. I mean, I got a mon that I don't usually play. I genuinely think it's detrimental to your team, but it's fun. It's exciting. So I'm stoked on it. As I am all of these games. Honestly, the last one though, I will say the last one is special. Of this compilation, I'm super excited about that one. I had a lot of fun playing it. So what are we going for to start? It looks like maybe... I'm not sure. Obviously, Bug, we have the best start in the game, so we might as well play it, right? But other than that, I'm not entirely sure what the plan is. Maybe we dig, maybe we... This is old patch too. Well, this is the second video. I've already explained that. I don't want to keep, like, re-explaining myself. But, yeah, this is the old patch, so there's going to be multiple things that are a little different. Psychic is different. Electric is different. That kind of stuff. So, just be mindful. Yep. Solid poison start, as always. We love it. I just love having that extra unit. I think it's fantastic. Get that early advantage, even without items. So, we've got early Choice Scarf, which is great for poison, but we know that this isn't a poison game. Spoilers if you didn't look at the little break thing, I guess. But yeah, this is not a poison game. I'm doing my best not to group like the synergies together or anything like that. So, yeah, I hope I do a good job of it. I think there definitely will be some overlap, but shouldn't be. It shouldn't be more than like 1 or 2 of the games per video, right? Because each video is going to be 3, potentially 4 if I have like an odd number, but I'm pretty sure it's 3. And I don't have as many as like the first time I did it. The first time I did it, I had hella backlog. So now I do my best to like not play too much, right? But yeah. So what are we going for here? I mean, I guess we didn't get what we wanted. Gonna grab the spoon. I think Soldu is a fantastic item. Aqua Egg's great. So we'll see what we pick up. Gonna grab the Eevee. What's the plan? What's the plan? Aqua Egg. So we want to guarantee that we're duplicating Caterpie. I think this is fair. Obviously, Weedle's not necessarily the best unit, and we hit Metapod. So I think Metapod is better than Kakuna. Not in a very specific comp, Kakuna is your damage dealer, but Metapod is more universal. That's how I think about it. And even in the comp where I want to use Weedle or Beedrill as a carry, I would prefer to duplicate Metapod anyway. Or Butterfree, whatever. So what do we get for picks here? Flying. Ooh, Psychic Flying is a thing. Hoot Hoot is in. We have the Woobat. So we could go for that. That'd be pretty cool. I don't think I've played much of that, so that's probably what we're going to go for. Yeah, looks like it. So grab Psychic Flying. That's Igglybuff, but it's not early Igglybuff, so... It's a sound unit. Orbeetle? I love that. Yeah, it looks like we're going for Psychic Flying. So we'll see if that pans out. It's going to be a little tough. It has a lot of additional units, but because the one was already in, we might as well add the other. Good shit. Nice. Beautifully done. Yeah, I mean, our team is pretty strong, even with just the duplicate bug. We just have a unit advantage, right? Like, most people have 4 units, we have 5, and yeah, it's pretty good. Not to mention, it's a 2-star unit, right? What are we doing here? Why are we keeping the Weedle? I guess we're really just stressing trying to win. We're picking up the Igglybuff because maybe we can hit Jigglypuff and swap the Eevee. That'd be my only guess. We should beat this team. Like I said, unit advantage. And unit quality, too. Nicely done. Aquatic kind of sucks, but not enough. Perfect. And Piplup goes down pretty easy. Okay, cool. We do have a Lampent here, but there's Kakuna. It helps us win, right? I mean, it's just another 2-star unit. Helps us win early. Don't have to worry about that. Maybe we can Tyrant the game. It'd be pretty cool. Probably not gonna Tyrant in a synergy that I'm not familiar with, but weirder things have happened, so... Oh god. So what are we looking for here? I mean, if we've got Woobat, is there a flying sound unit? Noivern, but that's not in... Wait, no, we haven't picked it yet. So we can get Noivern, because that is a rare unit in the old patch, right? So Noivern, or... Is that actually it? I mean, yeah, I guess if we got like Latios, Noivern, that'd be pretty cool. Then we could play Dratini. I haven't played Dragonite as a carry. So that's probably kind of what I'm thinking about. That's a Dawnstone if we wanted it. Yeah. I think it's fair because there's not enough Or not. Okay, fair enough. Well, that is a flying unit that we can throw in instead of the Eevee, right? So, cool. Yeah, very nice. At 40 gold, too. So, perfect. I'm not sure why we don't take the Dawnstone there, because there's not enough psychic flying units on their own, right? You have to build stones. I'm not sure. Though, like I said, this is fucking past present me, so could be anything. Uh-huh. Might lose against this one. I mean, Pilliswine's no joke with the AoE damage that it does, and Marshtomp stokes hella fucking damage. And we have flyers, so Geodude's actually pretty effective. Solid, so we do actually lose. Up against Gyarados, we're fine. Hopefully we grab another flying unit? I'm not sure. What the fuck am I doing? Grab sound. What's up with the Meowth? What are we doing? We're gonna hold it for something, but I don't know what that something is. Generally, when I do stuff like this, it's because my unique could go one of multiple ways. So, yeah, I'm sad that I've lost the audio for a lot of these. This might be a little dangerous, especially with that Metapod being right in front of Hydro Pump, but it doesn't die, so we're fine. We have 2 Mons that sleep as well, so very nice. Another spoon. Yeah, I'm not sure why I held the mouth there. I guess there's really no reason not to once we go below 50. Because, like, obviously, we're not going to be able to get back up to 50 just by selling the mouth, so we might as well hold it because it will make us money. And that's really probably why I'm holding it, is because I know its ability. And I value it way too much. Okay, what do we have here? Screamtail, you say? Well, people were telling me that Psychic Sound is meta, so I suppose we'll use it. The thing about Screamtail is, as you read this ability, it kills everything that includes your team. So it's definitely dangerous, but we're gonna lean into it, okay? Grab the Meowth for normal, and it can potentially make us money, so I think this is fair. Granted, it is only a 1-star unit. It's more than likely not getting any kills, but what am I gonna do? Yeah, double sell the bugs, get back above 50, solid, maybe pick up, yeah, okay, Zubat, I like that. In for what? Hoot Hoot, okay, I get you. So we want more sound than we want Psychic. I suppose that's fair, especially because of the thresholds that we're hitting, right? Gonna go up against Field here, which is terrifying. Plusle Minun are an insane pair, especially in the new update. Holy fuck. New patch, Plusle Minun, nutty. Nutty. But Electric in general is just insane. So, yeah, I think we're gonna struggle against this team, but we'll see. Ooh, Snubble's pretty fun. Wailmer is a sound unit, but there's no way that I fit it on my team, especially if I don't have a Dawnstone. So we're going to lean into the Screamtail damage and just go all out on it, I think. Yep. Grab the Snubble. Grab it. Do it. Do it. Fuck yeah. Respect. Now. Yeah, I was going to say, I'm thinking about the Skitty, and that's better than Meowth on my team, is it not? Or do we want to play both? What? I know Meowth can make me money, but not without devotion. Yeah, I don't know about that one, Chief. I think potential for Fairy, especially putting Meowth right next to fucking Screamtail. I will say that this was an earlier game, I think. Not that that matters because I've been playing this game for almost 2 years now, but I think it was an earlier game in this patch, so. What What are we grabbing here? It's going to be Spoon, right? All out on Screamtail. Fuck yeah. Hella damage on Screamtail. Let's go. Hit me with it. Let's embrace it. Why not, right? Hey, if we can kill our team, we can kill their team, right? That's how it works. And if we're going for normal, like, if we have a little bit of normal, that shield's going to go a long way. I mean, yeah, I see Choice Spec Soul do, so... Uh-huh. Yup. Just do them both, bro. Yup. I'm heavily considering it because I know it's going to kill my team. Just do it. Just fucking do it. Yup. Uh-huh. Oh, God. Oh, no, we've made a monster. Holding off on the Aqua Egg. I guess because if it's not fat enough to survive even through the first cast, it's not going to matter, right? Jesus. Yeah, it's not very fat. But if we're committing so hard to its ability, we might as well give it an Aqua Egg, right? Win or lose, it is what it is, I think. We can make something else fat. That way it can survive next to the Screamtail. Preferably a fucking Chansey. Uh-huh. Mouth out, because it's not making us any money. It hasn't made us any money, so it's not going to. Aqua Egg, just put it on it. Yeah. Who cares, right? We do still have normal active. Screamtail is getting all of our shields. Zubat maybe survives an ability. With a little bit of luck. I think it'll be okay. We're definitely going to win this one. Oh shit. Now these units are pretty fat. And it's new ground. It's not old ground, right? So, ooh, just barely Torkoal doesn't go down. That sucks. But look at the damage on the Screamtail. 811. No damage from the rest of our team because they died immediately, but... Okay, alright. So I think we're losing, or we're giving up on the Flying Dream, which I think is fair. We got Screamtail, so... Yeah, dude, Psychic Chatot would have been dope. Yeah, that would have been cool. Alright, let's see it, Mew and Mewtwo. We should be fine against these. I don't think they do enough damage, although if Mewtwo fucks up the things that aren't Screamtail, we might be in trouble. Nope, we're good. Nicely done. Because Screamtail can fuck up our team at this point and it doesn't matter. What is that? Fluffy Tail? Wide Lens? Wide Lens I probably should value a little higher just because of the Screamtail, right? So... obviously, I can't put it on my normal units right now because they're giving Screamtail shield, but having a wide lens might be useful for something later that might be a 2 range that I would prefer not be next to Screamtail, but we'll see. Throwing in the Jigglypuff, definitely fair. I like this team. I don't play a lot of normal or fairy or anything. Granted, because I said that, I've been playing it more, so... I like it. I like playing different things, so it's nice to have new things in your arsenal and not just lose when you're trying to do stuff, you know? You just like lose before legendaries and then you don't get to like try out Meloetta or anything like that. Nicely done. Up against Ice Cream Cone, but it is going to go down and we win. 1200 damage on the Screamtail is nothing to scoff at. It definitely is very squishy, so I think that we're going to get to the point where Screamtail's kind of useless, not doing anything, because it won't be able to cast even once, but it's funny, so it is what it is, right? I enjoy it. It tickles me, so that's all that matters. And if you don't like it, just go to that time code for the third video, or... yeah, video, I guess. The third game. I have everything 1, 2, and 3, so you can skip around and do that stuff. Mainly just so that way people don't have to watch it all at once. I know that there's some people that do, but I I do my best to try to think about people's time and stuff like that. I know that my videos are already a half an hour regularly, so a compilation like this being an hour and a half of just playing auto chess might be, you know, a little bit of a waste of your time. Just a little bit. So I try to respect that. Because I wouldn't want my time wasted, and I talk about this all the time. It's like, I wouldn't want to waste my time, so I really don't like to waste other people's time. But I really enjoy sharing my games and talking to people, so I do have to waste just a little bit of your time, and I'm sorry for that. I'm not. No, I am. I really am. But I'm also incredibly appreciative and dumbfounded that I'm fortunate enough to be able to do this, so it's super cool. Dawnstone Togepi, I fucking love it. Gonna throw the Screamtail in. In the middle. Wait a minute. Okay, so yeah, no, best of both worlds, right? Togepi's not gonna be next to Screamtail, it's gonna be healing it. But it also gains that beginning shield from the Togepi being in the middle of the team. Ground is going to absolutely smoke us, but we did pretty good wiping out their team like that. Unfortunately, the Swampert didn't die, but hey, you know, they were still pretty effective. And Swampert can't really do that much damage on its own. So we might win this going into overtime. I don't know how much damage it's going to do to the Swoobat once it goes into the Rage situation, but yeah, we got him. Because you got to remember, we're scaling attack with our sound casts too from the Swoobat, so, or Woobat. So definitely very effective. That's kind of exactly what we want to see. Just one of our mons surviving every time. Because obviously we kind of have to give up a lot of our mons to Screamtail. But, you know. Can't wait for that Screamtail monster. I cannot wait. It's going to be good. It's going to be real fun. Now, I do not think, even with proper positioning, we can beat this team. Maybe if we got all of our evolutions and all the right mons, maybe. But this is a gross team. And that's literally just field in general. Like, not even electric field, although they do have 3 electric. Field, like vertical field, is gross. I don't know what we're looking for here. God damn it. That's a psychic unit that I have to play. And literally just because it's an ultra and it has a really good ability, right? Honestly, we might move Wide Lens to Duosion. That way it's not ever touching the Screamtail, right? Because its ability is just that good. If we're going full Psychic, we might as well. So we'll see if we do it, but I don't know. I guess we're going for a normal portal. Not sure. Obviously, like, Meloetta would be the best on our team, I think. Or Jirachi. Jirachi's Psychic and Sound, so we're going to lose to Hallelujah. No, we didn't. Okay. Well, that's good. I don't usually like making double items, but double Muscle Band might have been kind of funny. Granted, pretty useless because Screamtail's going to do special damage and kill you, but funny. Alright. What you got for me? Okay. So I suppose we're not getting rid of the Togetic now, because if we went ahead for the evolution, like, I'm definitely not thinking about that. Okay. We do get Jirachi. And we will pick it up. Drop the Swoobat, because we don't care about flying that much anymore. We do still have flying active, so it's nice. Gonna corner up for the field team. Yeah. Well, okay. To be fair, Togetic might be just as important as Duosion, right? Duosion is definitely going to do the damage, but Togetic is going to heal the Screamtail for all the damage that it's taking, and it's taking a lot of damage. So maybe it's fair. Double Arceus is fucking disgusting. And immediately Screamtail goes down. No shock there. Probably not much we can do about this. This is where Duosion would be useful, and I don't even know if it would be good enough here. But maybe. Could be. Getting good sound casts off the Loudred, but it's not quite enough. Togepi does heal itself, so... Okay, no. But it did look pretty promising there. Another thing we could have done is like Dawnstone the Loudred, but I definitely think that Togetic is more important than Loudred. But maybe not against the bug team. I don't know. It's almost like different ones are more important for different teams, right? Obviously, you can't put Wide Lens on all of them, so you have to make the choice. I genuinely think that Wide Lens Duosion was probably the best choice. Especially because of the positioning that we have, so we could put Togepi where Loudred is, technically. And be fine. Fucking Primarina. We all know how that goes. Holy fuck, we win. That's crazy. Jirachi beats Primarina. It's canon now. We're at 25 health. We're not doing awfully, but we're definitely not in the best position. That's a Silk Scarf. I don't see Metronome, so the only thing that benefits my synergies is Silk Scarf. I'm not playing Monster, apparently. That's sad. It's too late for it. We already have 3 items on it. That's really the only other thing I want to do with Screamtail is just slap Monster on it, see what it does. I think it could be funny. Gonna go to... Okay. We are scared for our lives. Uh-huh. Now we can drop the Hoot Hoot. Okay. Normal type Duosion in the front line? Hey, yo. Tank Duosion? Wait a minute. That's gonna die. Okay, now it won't. No, now it will. No, that's going to die. Oh, no. Oh, dear God. Oh, it got healed back pretty well, though. And dies on second cast. Wonderful. But we're going to beat the Landorus. Ooh, maybe not. No, we do. Huge. Okay. Love that we've been holding on to the Psychic Flying units this entire game. There's Swoobat. That one actually makes sense on the team, though, right? Because it's both Psychic and Sound. It's probably the only one that actually makes sense. Because there's not a lot of Psychic Sound units, are there? Could, yeah. Sell the Togepi too, fuck it, right? Well, we have items on the Togepi though, so it's worth going for the Togekiss. Okay, cool. So we noticed that the Duosion was dying immediately. I'm surprised it didn't die off the first cast, but that shield went a long way, like I said earlier. Screamtail not killing our entire team now. Duosion actually gets a cast off. Beautifully done. And there goes Swampert. Easy. Nicely done. Nicely done. Okay. 4 gold, go to 8 or not. Did we do it or not? Couldn't tell. I think we did. And now it's a decision of, is Psychic more important or is Sound more important? I think the answer is always Psychic, right? Especially if we're committing so hard into the Screamtail ability. I want it to do as much damage as possible, whether that be to my team or theirs. It matters me not. So what are we hoping for? Dawnstone. Dawnstone would be ideal. That way we could play a psychic unit and get full on both. That'd be nice. But we'll see. Articuno is going to be a fucking menace. As it always is, but we're fine. That's a box. Probably just take box, right? I do love me a Gracidia flower, and it boosts the Scream Tail. Don't tell me I do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm not even gonna boost the Scream Tail. I'm gonna boost the Jirachi. Oh my god. Okay, so the reasoning behind this, right, is Togetic is essential in keeping Screamtail alive, right? And many other things, like anything that doesn't die to the first Screamtail cast, Togetic's ability needs to go off to heal them, right? Otherwise they will just die to either the second cast or the enemy team. And we do beat the field team this time. That's very nice. We're top 4. So I don't hate the idea. I just, you know. Okay, we dropped the Delcatty for a... What's that? Happini? We definitely need AV on that thing, though. For sure. 155%. We'll see, though. We're halfway to level 9. I know I said that this was like a sillier comp, but it's good. Like, it's not... I don't want to say it's good, but it is effective. Okay, we are going to die a little too fast on this one. Killed the Zacian, though. But Primarine is just too much. Oof. Fair enough. Mousehold's a solid unit, too. Grab the Porygon. Not entirely sure why. I mean, we can check Artificial, see if we get a good item. I don't really know what that item would be. Maybe Pokerus or something like that. This is the old patch where Pokerus just gave the AP and AD. It doesn't give Poison Synergy anymore. Or, yet. I'm really bad with words, apparently. EXP share? Throw it on the Porygon next to the Screamtail? I like that. Granted, we're going to have to move that Metang out of the way. Beldum, not Metang. This is sketchy. This is very sketchy. You have to move that Beldum, right? What the fuck? What am I doing? Wait a minute. Hold on. What does this accomplish? It accomplishes Screamtail fucking me up. Oh, it kills the Arceus, though. So we were just worried about the Arceus creeping? Because it did earlier, it killed the Togepi pretty fast. There is no way. Okay. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what's going on in my head. I'm scared of the field team, but we beat the field team, so I shouldn't be boxing in the Screamtail that's going to kill my team. Okay, now we're not, but EXP share isn't doing anything. Yeah, I'm not confident in this one. I don't really know what's going on. But we'll see how it pans out, because this looks like this is what we want to do. If you have any guesses, let me know what you think I was doing. Probably the answer is being an idiot. I do tend to do that. Protective pads? Porygon? What the fuck? What? I'm genuinely confused now. No, like Huh? Huh? We're trying to get sound in, we have to be. But making our team worse for it? Yeah, we lose to the field team now. I just made a massive mistake. And that killed us. Holy shit. Okay, well, damn. No, that was a crazy team. I don't know why we did that. I wish I had the audio. Yeah. sorry. Definitely ruined a well planned out situation here, I guess, but it was being very effective. Oh, we wanted AV. Yeah, but why did we? Yeah, I don't know. Either way, like I said, I'm going to keep it moving. Don't want to waste your time, and on to the next one. All right, we're going to use this one as a finisher. I'm not sure where yet, but we'll see. This is a good one. I really enjoyed this one. Yeah, I do enjoy me some shiny games. What else can I say? I'm a big fan, and I'm not going to spoil anything for you, even though I already did in the thumbnail. So what do we got? We've got that good old shiny game to start. Beautiful shiny Magikarps. Now there's one very specific thing that I like to do when I have a shiny start, and it pisses very many people off. So if you do not like throwing, this probably isn't for you. However, it may be. This might convert you. That's all I'm saying, okay? I'm not going to give it away, but I'm just saying it might convert you, okay? All right. So let's see it. We've got just a regular ass start, maybe into baby as possible. We don't have the early Iggly buff yet, but that doesn't mean that we don't get one, right? So we've got Pichu, we've got Azurill. Maybe we'll get an Iggly buff, we'll see. In the meantime, we just keep our 30 gold. Money is the name of the game here, right? Everybody got an extra 20 gold, which means that comps are going to start flying faster. But I think generally people kind of dump the money pretty quickly, so I don't know. Gonna grab that early Cleffa, not Iggly buff, but we do get Cleffa, which is just as good. I mean, either one, right? I always go for baby if I do see Cleffa or Iggly buff before PvP, unless I already have a very specific thing that I want to do. But generally speaking, if I see an early Cleffa, early Iggly buff, we're playing baby. I want to see some eggs. Let's do it, okay? So we're going to hold it. I'm not entirely sure why. There's no difference in playing Cleffa versus Fennekin here. We do maybe, well, no, because we're going to buy it next round no matter what, right? I was going to say maybe with the Fennekin we get to 50 gold this round, but I don't think that's true. And we're buying the Cleffa either way. So if we were getting to 50, it would be exactly 50. And we'd be buying the Cleffa anyway, so we'd be ruining it. But, you know. Gonna sell the Fennekin. Better sell the Fennekin. Are you fucking kidding me? I'm psychotic. That's insane. That's antithetical to everything in my being. Past present me, you're nerving the pinch. You know what I mean? And well, at least we get the win. So that's nice. It's not really a team that would win. We do have the early box though, so maybe it would. Gonna grab the Cleffa now. I'm not sure why we didn't. Like I said, we weren't risking any interest caps or anything like that. Maybe we thought that we were, but definitely we're not. Obviously, the thing that I care most about in this situation is baby, so I don't know why we would do that. As long as we stay above 50 at this point, going to 5 baby is highly beneficial, right? Especially because we won the first round, so I could win with baby and be okay with it. What the fuck? Okay, I was gonna... ooh, alright. I'm not sure what we're doing. We're trying to win. Oh, I know what we're trying to do. Uh-huh. Maybe not. No, we probably are. We're trying to win rounds, right? And the only reason that I would hold babies and try to win early rounds would be if we were going for the bot thing. If you don't know what the bot thing is, basically, there is a bot that is all babies, all game. And I am a non-believer. I guess we'll put it that way. So now that we have our guaranteed eggs, we can play baby. I don't know if we can play items, because some people might not be level 5, right? We are still before Gyarados. Granted, we have that money, so people are probably going to 5 early, unless people are going for like hyper rolling commons, which doesn't generally happen anymore. I mean, for the like the human comps with like Chimchar, or sorry, Infernape and Delphox, like you see that, but not much else other than that. So we're going to do our best to get as many mons down as possible, because we do still not want to lose too fast, right? Oh dear, something opened up on my computer. I'm so sorry. It like blocked my screen, so I couldn't ignore it. Go away. Okay, cool. 2 eggs this round, so that's nice. Definitely good. We were guaranteed 1, right? But 2 is fantastic. The thing with... Are we going for baby, or are we going for hella hatchmons? I guess we'll find out. I didn't think that this was one of the things that I like to do on shiny rounds, but I did have a slight obsession with the baby bot, like sometime during this patch. I can't remember when it was, so this might be that. Where I was just trying to make it work just for my own satisfaction of like, does this work, does this not? There's why not. We'll see if we take it. We're yeah, okay, we definitely take it and go to 6. So here's the thing. Are we likely to lose with 6 mons at this point? I don't know. But having that extra baby is just another unit that can spawn an egg, so maybe we can get more eggs faster. So I think that I like it. I think that I like it. Maybe. I don't know. We could maybe be at 7. Either way, we're going to level 7 this turn. 100%. Into Gyarados is what I mean by this turn. Because as we all know, and if you don't know, you'll see it, I like to do a very specific thing on the Gyarados round in a shiny game. And this is perfect situation, right? We lose, but there's only 1 left. Holy fuck, we're not gonna lose. No, we're gonna... Okay, we're good. We're good. Okay. That was sketchy. But yeah, no, that's perfect situation. Okay, only 1 egg this turn. We have 4 eggs. Go to 7 and roll me down. Roll me, roll me. That's an Ultra. So it looks like we're playing dark. We've got Axew, Dragapult. That's a dark unit, and I didn't see the last one, but throw baby in for the Gyarados. We want to get a fucking shiny item on our, hopefully, King Gambit. Now, King Gambit's going to be difficult to get, but I think that this is the most effective way to get your Ultra. I might be wrong about that, but I think it's pretty good. So we'll see. Definitely not going to lose to Gyarados with 7 units, right? Although, why not's not doing anything? Yeah, but Togepi wasn't first dead, so it's probably pretty important that Togepi goes down, even against Gyarados, because that healing just matters. Okay. Are we going to take a baby portal, or are we just going to take like a ghost or a dark portal or something like that? Okay. Well, I don't think we meant to do that, but... Oh, we wanted to take a dragon portal because we have both the dragon hatches. I think that's fair. Because it is a 3-star unit. I harp on this all the time. If we're playing dragon, like in any form, I probably want a dragon unique and legendary because they're 3-star dragons. Dragons just benefit from being more stars than one. So we get Hoopa, definitely not the best dark unit, but still a dark unit, and we have an ultra. So still gonna play baby for a golden egg. We're gonna start to run out of space though. So this is one thing that I run into is I don't get my golden egg. I get 2 green eggs and then I have to sell something. And it makes me very sad. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Could be good, could be not. We'll see. And I don't, well, actually I do know exactly what we're hoping for. There's one golden item that works very well with dark units. And it's kind of like an item that I used to love. R.I.P. Oh, how many mods are we going to get here? We're up against Flora, so they're just going to keep spawning. But knock them down to 2. That's pretty good. Yeah, it should be just 2. There's no way we kill the Ivysaur, right? Yeah, no. Okay, cool. Very solid. We get a green egg. This sucks. Oh, we sold it. Oh, wow. That's crazy. Yeah, Razor Claw could be good, but we do already have the charcoal, so maybe grab the magnet for Razor Fang. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm down. Sure, why not? We'll see what we build. I don't think Flame Orb is Flame Orb good on Bishop? I don't know what its health pool is. It could be good. I really want this golden egg though. And that's why we sold the other egg, right? Definitely always sell your last egg because it's gonna be the last one to hatch. Unless of course it fits your team better. But all these ones that are either already hatched or about to hatch, like I wouldn't want to sell them over an egg that I just got, you know? That's a Duskstone. We definitely take that 100%. And we do get the golden egg, so that's nice. We're at 59 health. We have potential to get another one. That's a Duskstone for Axew. Probably what we do first, even though Gothitelle is going to be the first to evolve. Axew is the one that we're going to get the most use out of if we play Dragon, right? So that's the thought process there. But we'll see. Hoopa goes in, Bisharp goes in, or sorry, Pawniard goes in. Axew with the Duskstone. See, now we can play 5 baby, but do we even play baby at this point? Like I said, we're gonna start running out of room. Wow. Wow. I don't know about that one, Chief. Like I said earlier, the Duskstone on the Gothitelle I think makes less sense. I guess I'm not planning on playing Dragon, but yeah, that's... To be fair though, Gothitelle's ability is very important, so if I got like a Reaper Cloth on it, that'd be pretty massive. So we'll see about that, but I do just think that Axew gets the first stone. Whether it's first to evolve or not. Because it could push us over the edge to Dark 7, you know? It looks like we're gonna have Dark anyway though. Well, that's not true. If we're playing, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4 Hatchmons? 5 Hatchmons because of the golden egg. But we can sell that one if we don't. I don't know. I generally like to play the Hatchmons if I have them. Monster Charcadet. Definitely sketchy, but I have an Ultra unit. And an Ultra unit that's about to get a shiny item. It'd be really nice to find a couple Dittos so we could hit a 2-star. Definitely get that early advantage. That'd be really nice. Uh-oh. Our units are right next to each other. This might be... Nope. Okay, we're good. Ooh, we're not good. The Hex from the Lampent takes out the Gothita. We're at 51 health. We do still have potential for hitting another golden egg, right? Because we should hatch it next turn. So we definitely could go for another one. Now it's a matter of whether we get one or not, because our bench is going to start to fill up a little too much, but I guess I could sell the Hoopa if I was really desperate. I probably wouldn't sell... Well, I don't even know that I would sell the Hoopa because of the Gothitelle. Hoopa is like one of the only Dark Psychic units. So, although we're not getting that much from Psychic, it's still a buff, right? It's still a better Dark type than like a random, I don't know, Pancham or something, you know? No glasses. Kinda sucks. What are we thinking about? Spoon? Okay. Because worst comes to worst, we can build a Nomicon, right? I guess that's the thought. Throw a Nomicon on Gothitelle. And then we don't get Reaper Cloth, but it's still doing a little bit extra residual damage. I think that's fair. We hatch the golden egg next turn, then we can throw baby back in, lose a round, and maybe get another golden egg. Now, we're going to have what? 2 slots open on the bench? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... Oh no, we just don't have slots on the bench. I don't think I realized that. Oh no, we do. Why not send right now? And we can sell the Beldum. Yeah, we're good. Beldum's just here for synergy filler right now. I mean, eventually maybe we have a Metang on the team, but I would definitely value a golden egg over a Metang. Right now, right? We can always pick one up later. Even just a Beldum. Checking Artificial is going to be just good enough, right? Poplio's a great unit. Throw baby back in. And unfortunately, I think this is probably the last golden egg that we can possibly get. Maybe that's not true. If we lose this one, maybe we can get one more after that. We'll see. If we even get the second one. To be honest with you, we were lucky to get the first one immediately. And it was Absorb Bulb. Definitely not the item that I wanted for my Ultra, but it is good for survivability on something else, maybe on the Haxorus or something like that. Could be. On our Legendary, on our Hoopa. Could be on our Hoopa because our Hoopa gets really fat. But if we're not throwing items on it, it might die before it casts, so I'm not sure. Absorb Bulb is definitely a good item. It's just not the one that you would think that you want. We really need to get this Bisharp going. Maybe not a King Gambit, but definitely a Bisharp, right? Definitely not gonna throw the Absorb Bulb on Pawnyard. I don't know who it's gonna go on. We do get potential for Reaper Cloth, but would we throw it on a Gothitelle over... Yeah, I think we would. Because King Gambit's very far away, right? Gothitelle's just around the corner. Oh yeah, we can just put it on Why Not for now. That's good. It'll help us maybe potentially live a couple extra rounds or something like that. We'll see. Razor Claw... Lucky Egg. Yeah, okay. I'm a fan of that. Razor Claw. Protective Pads AV. So... Okay. No, I think I'm cool with this. Especially against the poison. Like, Seviper will be pretty useless against AV, right? Ooh, no golden egg? Or is that golden? I can't see. It is golden. Yeah, that one's golden. Yeah, so baby's gotta go. There's no way that I can lose again. Because I'm gonna lose with this team, right? Like, more than likely, I'm gonna lose with this probably one more time. Maybe not. It's pretty solid, but Dark type's in the back. Up against Ghost. Steel on Snowrun's huge. Yeah, we're just not quite there for damage. But it does look like we're going to beat this team. Oh yeah, for sure. Nicely done. Beautiful. We're almost to 9. Grab the ultra, hold it. Yeah, I think this is fair. Maybe we should try to throw a bunch of dark types in. But honestly, we're looking for a dragon to replace the Frigipax, right? Well, no. Actually, yeah. No, yeah. We are. Because, so even if, it's kind of weird, right? So we can't go for Dino. Because Dino means that we took a dragon portal anyway. And unless we need help getting to 7 dark, Dino's not going to be useful. Over a legendary. However, if we took a dark portal, we can't get a Dino. And we probably don't play a dragon, which means that we're not gaining from the double synergy of Ghost or Dark off of Dragapult or Hexorus respectively. So I really don't know what the plan is here. Hope for Roaring Moon, right? Like that would be best case, but we don't get it. What the fuck did I take? Dragon? Yeah, and I got Reshiram. I don't want a Reshiram. This is a 20 gold situation. 100%. Nah, just sell it. Nah, just sell it. Yeah, you want the Dittos. Sell that bitch. This is a mistake. I want these Dittos. So, Melmetal replaces all the Dittos in the shop with what's its names? Meltan. It replaces all the Dittos in shop with the Meltans, and then they boost the Melmetal, or they get you steel units. Definitely not good on this team. I guess maybe I was looking for some kind of amorphous angle or something like that. Ooh, I can't count, and Grookey is in the wrong spot. That's the wrong number. Alright. Let's see it. Ooh, it's gonna be close. Got the tail, doesn't get her last ability off, and we are almost dead. 10 health, 6 people left. Ooh, it's sketchy. That's a Pawnyard. There's Dino. So we do go for Dino. Now, yeah, I don't like this. Okay, 7 dark. What are we even looking for? I mean, it's just Bisharp at this point. Okay. Choice Specs, Box Hoopa, AV Pawnyard. I feel like I should get rid of this Melmetal. Ooh, Protected Pads will be good against this team, so that's nice. Alright, Hoopa, carry me. Nicely done. We are also getting to the point where I have 5 3-star, well, 7 3-star units. I have an Ultra, or sorry, I have a Legendary, I have a Unique, and I have 5 Hatchmons. 4 Hatchmons. And there the fuck it is. Yep, that's the item. That's the one. So, Golden Bottle Cap not only gives you gold per kill, but it also gives you crit. So, it's pretty good in Dark. Now all we need to do is actually hit this Bisharp that I've been going for all game. Looks like we are looking for an amorphous angle, but it's not worth it. It can't be worth it. That's not worth it. Take them out. You take them out right now. You are being sacrilegious. You're being... Oh my god. Yeah, just put them back. No, just full put him back. We're not. There's no amorphous angle here. Sell the Melmetal, maybe throw the Duosion in. That's probably as good as it gets, right? Love the Dino's ability. Fantastic. Nicely done. And now Golden Bottle Cap just makes us money to get us to King Gambit, right? That is the goal. We're already at level 9. We want to use this money to be able to hit a King Gambit. That is literally the only thing I want to do. Now, not throwing a Razor Claw on the Bisharp is definitely... I think it may be the right decision just because there are a decent bit of shields and I don't have a way... Like, if this is the Mon that I want doing hella damage, I've got to put Shield Break on it. I don't have a Razor Fang to apply Armor Break anyway. So I think that Protective Pads is fair. But, you know, to each their own, right? Up against the grass team, I shouldn't have too big of an issue here. As long as we like one-shot things, they can't really heal it back. We're making so much money. Oh, can't wait for that King Gambit. Honestly, can't wait for that Bisharp. There it is. So now we just holding out for King Gambit. Yep, go ahead and drop Goomy. What could we do here? Maybe go for a ghost unit. I don't know what it would be though. I guess Ghastly's fine. It's getting silence off of Dragapult and Hoopa. So maybe it is. But now I think I should just be going for the King Gambit. Like maybe it's fine to take Hydreigon, but I don't know, dude. It's so hard on its own to get a King. That's another Gracidio Flower. Please give me another Gracidio Flower. Please do it. Okay. Nothing here that I would want. Did we check Artificial or no? Just do it. I love this item. Oh, fuck yeah. Hell yeah. We love it. And it's right next to our other 2 dark units, so perfect. Yep, no complaints here. Our dark units are disgusting. Huge. So we are going to hit the Hydreigon most likely. Swap out the Larvitar for the Bug. Sell an Ultra, hit 50. What the fuck? We're still going for an Amorphous Angle. I mean, yeah, it's good, but I'm not dropping my Hatchmons. There's no way. If I drop my Hatchmons, I have lost all integrity. That's Duosion. I can't believe I'm doing this. Because we just want... Oh man, I really want a King Gambit. Me, future past me, this me right here. Yeah, I really want a King Gambit. Can't believe I would throw away the opportunity like this. That's crazy. I mean, Melmetal's giving us steel, right? A little bit of true damage never hurt nobody. Makes our damage even better. That way we can one-shot things more effectively. Make more money. Damn, imagine not making any money. That's crazy. That's crazy. No money off the bottle cap that round. Not even a shekel. What are we looking for here? Punching glove? Yup. We are an attack heavy comp. It's already top 2. We only need 4 more for King Gambit. I'm stoked on this. 1 more for Hydreigon. I might lose, but I need the money though. Yeah, I need the money. If we're gonna get this King Gambit, I've gotta have the money. And don't forget, we don't have the choice for Dittos, so we have to roll Pawniard. So we have put ourselves in a horrendous predicament. But we'll see how it edges out here. I I mean, like I said, we just have like way more 3 stars than anybody else at this point, right? And I know there's only one other person in the game. That's a ditto. Let's count how many Meltans we get. That's 1. All right, that's 1. So that would have been a ditto. That would have been the second Bisharp. Let's see it. Are we gonna roll? To be fair, it is a PvE round, so we are gonna see wild units, so maybe it's not beneficial to roll here. Holding the Melmetal, or Meltan, it is gonna give us... No, it's not. Because we don't have it in. Oh my god. Don't tell me. That's 2. King's Rock? Mm-hmm. Yep. Why would I put it on the fat unit when I can put it on the dark unit that's doing more on my team? Good voice crack. Alright, let's see it. It's Drapion. I think that's fair. Selling the Amorphous Angle. I think this is also fair. Looking for this Bisharp. One more roll. Oh no, we're gonna keep going. Okay, fair enough. How low are we going here? Excuse me? Okay. Alright, roll me down. Final round. We'll see how it ends. Please give me the King Gambit. Please give me the King Gambit. I'm begging you. That's another one. That's 3. One more and I would have had a King Gambit. One more. Do it. I know you're gonna do it, so just fucking do it. Get it out of the goddamn way. No? Okay. It would have been right after the round started, so honestly, it's probably good that I have Meltans over Dittos, because that probably would have pissed me off more. But yeah, I mean, shit, that was quite the hatch game. So, like I said, I'm doing my best to keep these as short as possible. That's going to be the last one for this compilation, though, so thank you so much for hanging out. Yeah, on to the next one.